Okay, got some gravel. Chunky stuff here. And less chunky stuff this way. And it's nearly enough. I could have used with a little bit more here. I can spread it out. And just a little bit up there. But look, we probably didn't even need the gravel. Only if it rains. And I've cleared quite an area. And so that goes down further. But anyway, this is my parking area. So the road's up there. My bridge is down that way. And so it becomes a circle, so they can come back around and come back out here. So if people come to my place and I'm not home and the chain's across the bridge and they can't get through, then they can go down there, which leads back around to here. And now look here, I found a wasp nest. They're going crazy. It's not clever to get close. But the excavator has, see, if you need a little bit more space to make that corner. Watch out, Charlie, they'll bite you. Look at my maple tree. That's nice, isn't it? I've got 10 of them. There's another one. Another one. They're all a bit grown over. And another little one here, and then there's a few scattered through there. I'll get in with the machete and I'll clear out around them so they grow better. I've had them for like 10 years. They haven't grown much. But anyway, so I'll put a sign here saying visitor parking, and I'll get the first few to park nose in. So I reckon 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 cars there. Maybe even 5 if they're small cars. And then a couple more here, and any 4-wheel drives can go down that way, and there's a bit of a turning circle. But I reckon, sensibly, we could maybe get 10 cars in here and another 5 out the front, and then if you go down the road, there is a turning circle, a truck turning circle just before the bridge, and that's just over there. And people can park down there too if there are too many. And my next move down here will be to drive through there and clear it out. Now what I've cleared out, you see the small green bushes? They're Spanish heath, and they're a problem. They're an invasive species. And when I first bought this property, this whole area, the guy had chopped down all the Spanish heath, put it in piles, and he was going to burn it, but he didn't, and I didn't. And then it all grew back. And so it needs to be done, get rid of the Spanish heath because it chokes everything. And so this is now parking. I'm getting a bit long-winded, but in the end I'm going to make a caravan spot here, another one where the excavator is, a third one down that way, and the fourth one can be here. And these are for the grey nomads, so probably 3 or 4 over this side, and I could maybe get 10 over there. I don't know, it's like 5 times as much land as I've got here, or maybe even more than that, over that way. And so my end game for this part is to make it grey nomad caravan parking spots. Do you call them grey nomads where you are? In Australia we call them grey nomads because they've got grey hair. They're a retired couple. They've bought a caravan and they want to drive around Australia and see everything. And they often manage to, and they get addicted to it, and they end up selling their house. Their children are aghast because they're spending all their money driving around Australia. And I drove around Australia, and I bumped into hundreds of these grey nomads, if not thousands. And I chatted with them, and what they do is, right, they could go and pay $50 in a caravan park, but there'll be free parking down the road. And they prefer the free parking, and then there's a donation tin and they put $50 in it. So it's free but they pay you. And that's just their mentality. They're baby boomers. They love anything for free but they are generous. So that's how they live it. And so if I can get, 10 or more caravan spots dotted around here, they will come, they'll stay, they'll like the creek, they'll like the stone bridge, they'll like my berry maze and all that business, and they'll shove a $50 note in, is the hope. But anyway, even if they don't, I find them interesting to talk to, and it's good to have visitors, and I'm going to advertise it as grey nomads only, because the young guys, they get in here with their four-wheel drive and their caravan, they get drunk, they do silly things. I'm not happy to have that going on. Look how low the creek is. We need rain. Those clouds look like they might have some water, but I don't think they're going to drop it. Alright, so that's, I think that's all for this video, is it, Charlie? There's more interesting stuff up there, but I'll put that in a different video. Alright, so we have parking sorted. We have 2.5 weeks. Hang on, what day is it? Thursday? Yeah, so we've got 2 weeks and 2 days until the big event. Parking is done. That'll be enough for my, because they can park on the road and stuff. That'll be enough. If the 50 people I invited all turn up, then they will probably come in something like 5 to 10 cars. I can accommodate that. If they all tell their friends and they all turn up and there's 100, well, they're going to be parking down the road, aren't they? So the parking is sorted. Good.